Now, Mikel Arteta has shown himself to be inventive and imaginative in his team-building exercises. So what about this from James McNicholas, an article in The Athletic, telling us about his latest mind games. At a dinner with his players, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta secretly hired a team of professional pickpockets. The sleight-of-hand artists were tasked with going round the tables, pinching phones and wallets from an unwitting first-team squad. The idea was to teach his squad the importance of being ready, alert and prepared at all times. Now, as we know with Don, he wouldn't have got his wallet back. That would have definitely been stolen.
So when can you actually switch off? When can you have a bit of downtime knowing there's pickpockets on the move?
I'm interested in what you think of this latest little tactic from Mikel Arteta.
It's all right. It's not one of the worst. The worst one was when they blasted out "You'll Never Walk Alone" when they were just about to play Liverpool, and that never worked. They got battered. This one I've not really got a problem with because it's probably done with a bit of light-heartedness. They've been away on pre-season. It's been hectic. They've been running. It's hard work pre-season. They played a lot of games, probably a lot of minutes. So it's something that's probably done in a little bit of jest. If you're a player, like, you're not happy. Like, I can't believe I've just got done there.
I hope it was done in a little bit of jest because we've seen similar from Mikel Arteta, and while it's difficult to really challenge how good he's made Arsenal as title contenders, as the biggest threat to City, particularly over the last couple of seasons, these gimmicks just feel odd to me.
Have you ever had a coach do anything like this with your team?
No.
Never? Nothing? Even half?
Not the light bulb. The light bulb didn't come into play. Pickpockets didn't come into play. No. It just... I don't get it. I'll be honest. Maybe I'm a little bit too old school for this. I just don't see how this makes you a better footballer. I really don't.
It doesn't make you a better footballer.
So, to your point, I hope it's done as a little bit of fun.
It must be. I was away with the Scotland national side once, and a manager, we played the game Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And when your name got drawn out of a hat, you had to go on we were in a hotel, and you had to go on a stage, and someone got a lamp and shone a lamp right in your face. So you were sweating on the £1 questions and the £5 questions. But it was all done with a bit of jest. It was hilarious. But, you know, that's not going to win them any more points.
Ian, what do you think of the latest mind games from Arteta?
This shades of Oliver Twist, isn't it? I want to know who played the Artful Dodger in the scene. I don't think there are many Arsenal footballers who have to go with a begging bowl up and pleading for more food, are there? I think they're quite well paid.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at who his contacts were for the professional pickpockets as well.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, definitely getting the old contacts.
It's good, though, because if you're in a restaurant... Yeah, if you're in a restaurant and it's happened in a restaurant or wherever you might be, it would be hilarious afterwards. The players would find that quite funny.
I agree with that. Wait till, you know, you get a pocket pick and then nobody can pay. That'd be good. But we've seen weird things from Arteta, man. I don't know.
OK, but we've seen him... Go on, Ian.
I think the pickpockets they've really got to watch out for at Manchester City. They're the ones who...
The memes write themselves.
Let's go there, because something in these mind games has obviously been working over previous seasons, because they're getting closer and closer, Arsenal are. When we take a look at the Premier League title odds, it is Manchester City who are favourites, Arsenal behind them and then Liverpool. Ian, is this finally the year that Arteta's Arsenal take it?
No idea at this range. Let's see what the final squad looks like. They haven't done an awful lot of business so far. I think Calafiore, the Italian defender, that's a good signing. They're probably going to use him at left back. I mean, it's a strong squad, and they're capable, I think, of giving City another run for their money. The one thing I think I probably would be a little bit worried about with City is you talk to old pros, and Don and Shaka might know this far better than me. They often say you do need a couple of fresh faces to come through the door for a new season to get everybody on edge. That hasn't really happened at City, has it?
No, good point, that's why I said I'd be stunned if he doesn't move for any player in the market. But when you look at City and you look what Arsenal have got, and it's no disrespect to Arsenal because they're getting closer and they were brilliant last season. They didn't choke last season. City just ran away with it with about 20 games to go. They've got guys like Haaland who can score 50 goals a season. That's the difference. When you try and... I would imagine if you try and amalgamate the two 11s, and you go Arsenal, Man City, I would imagine there's more Man City players in your 11 than Arsenal. Arsenal probably have, I don't know, 4 or 5.
I don't think there's any question that Arsenal have had the better transfer window. And again, as close as that gap was last season, especially with Julian Alvarez now moving on. But for me, Arsenal still haven't addressed their biggest need, an out-and-out striker. That they get an out-and-out striker. They get somebody like Julian Alvarez. then I think Arsenal have everything it takes to pip City. But as of right now, I'm still just a little bit on the fence with that.